All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Rob, and we're back doing the Handmaid's Tale, Season 2, Episode 3, called Baggage. Full spoilers if you haven't watched this episode. I didn't do last week because I kind of didn't know, like, if you watched my first video, I didn't know if I was going to keep doing these because while this is a great show, it's not an easy sit. It is not an easy watch. I don't even really know how right now still to quite go about reviewing it. Because it's just it's such a complicated kind of morality tale and apocalyptic, misery and show. I mean, this show is like misery on parade. And so I figured I'd watch this one, the newest one, and see if I could maybe do a dual review, because both of they're just it's just so much to kind of trudge through. But last week, so we'll give it a shot. Last week was mostly had a good chunk of it about Emily, Alexis Bledell's character, which like if you watch Gilmore Girls, like it's so weird, night and day here. It says something to the actress's range. So we get like her story of how she ended up, like how she had a wife and a kid, and kind of just basically the same as Elizabeth Moss June, except she's lesbian, and how everything gets taken away from her and everything that she did, like ending up out in the colonies, God damn, fuck this world, man, that they live in. Like, these religious Nazi motherfuckers. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just, every time I watch this show, I just get pissed. That's another reason why it's hard to watch this show. But anyway, sorry, off topic. Personal beliefs, you see how cutthroat it is out there and how really just messed up the actual land is. They're out there breathing God knows what, working so that for these douchebags, I mean, but that it's also cutthroat in these camps. And it was really interesting when you bring in a guest actress like Marissa Tomei. Like, I wasn't sure if she was going to be a recurring character or not. And I'm gonna kind of fly through this, get to the main chunk here. I mean, Emily, kills Marissa Tomei. Well, not kills Marissa. Well, yeah, she does. She poisons her, and it was just kind of like her in a place where there is no hope. And this isn't hope what she does. I mean, killing her is not hope. It's basically the kind of only kind of justice. If you can get a chance at any kind of justice, no matter how dark it is. Because, I mean, just murdering somebody you met, and knowing that they're being punished. They were, they drank the Kool-Aid and they were all on board with, everything, but they made a human error, they sinned against their religion, not like they weren't defying it like, they do to all these people that don't do what they want. She made like an error in just their rules and things and was sent here. And it shows like, there really is no like good way to live in this world if you're not completely 100% able to fall in line with this nutbaggy fucktard way of living. Just anyway, so that storyline, like, I really don't know what else to say about it. It's hard. It's hard. You get June at the Boston Globe newspaper offices where she's hiding out now, and just realizing, that the massacre that happened there. And one of the cool things about this episode and this newest one is showing what's happened to this nation. And for a while there, you're kind of in this bubble of just the handmaids world and how they're suffering and what they're doing. How bad it is for them. And now that you're seeing like the bigger picture, you're seeing how bad it was for everyone. Anyone who didn't agree with these Nazi neo-religious fuckheads. Pardon my language. I don't get paid for this. I don't have to worry about demonetization. So I'm just saying how I feel. If foul language bothers you, I can't promise you that I won't swear again, because this show brings up a lot of makes me want to cuss. So when she realizes the massacre that's happened here, all these people, journalists and everything, just cut down by these people. It's a nice way of showing, everybody was in, there weren't just the handmaids being, it's not just this, it's the whole country. And that was really cool to see. I mean, not cool, because the show isn't entertaining. It's, but just, it kind of lets June see that she's, she's suffering, but it's not just her, and so when I don't know what to say about the sex scene, really. I mean, it's kind of a complicated thing because, she's got her other guy out there somewhere. Maybe she doesn't realize that he's alive or not, whatever. She's doing what she has to survive, but, and she does care about this other guy that she's, having a kid with. So I don't know how I feel about the sex scene. I know it was supposed to mean, something, but whatever. So I mean, that's basically all I have for that episode. Let's get right into baggage. So since we're full spoilers and everything, never smile, never look too satisfied when you're about to escape or feel like you've made it, because that's when the hammer comes down. And I knew it. I mean, I was like, as soon as I saw the kid in the plane, he's like smiling like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm getting out of here. No, you're not. And that's what I was afraid of. And that also kind of makes me go, okay, Jesus. I don't know if I said in my first video, if she is captured, I don't know if I want to see another whole season of her just being put through the ringer again with these people. And, taking her so far to escape. I really thought that maybe she'd make it. And that again brings in this show's a human misery parade. Again, it's well acted, it's well filmed, it's well written, it's all these great things, but it is just down note after down note. So, and there's all these little mixed in things, about mothers and daughters and all this stuff. And there are people out there that will review this and have so much more intelligent things to say about those issues, but I just can't do it right now. I was just more focused on watching her try to get out and feeling like I was watching movies like The Pianist, any kind of concentration camp era World War II story where somebody's trying to escape, fascism, oppression, and how you can't trust pretty much anybody. You can't. People will fucking turn you over if it means saving themselves. In this kind of world, it is dog eat dog, and so trust is I mean, some of the thing, are you brave or stupid? The way that guy was talking, kind of sums up how those kind of times are, like, fighting back, getting away, that kind of thing. It's just, she gets so close. She has these epiphanies and thinking about her mother and her daughter and just committing to, all right, she left me once, now I have to leave her. And, so that gives you this, like, kind of like, okay, she's, the direction they're going is freedom, and she'll figure things out when she gets there. And then to have that undercut and taken away and have her captured at the end, I'm just like, I mean, last week I said, the first video I made of this, I said that for some people out there, this world that they're talking about would be like porn to them. And I guess there's also something to be said about misery porn, like just watching television shows where you just want to see them struggle. I don't like things that feel hopeless, completely hopeless. It's very one of those things where you just, like, I can't keep watching. There's a movie called The Road with Viggo Mortensen, which is really well done, really well acted, all these good things. But once you see it, it's just misery after misery after misery, and it's not entertaining, and I don't even know what you get out of it, except that you can say it's really, well done. I own that movie, but it just sits on my shelf because when I think about watching it, I'm just like, do I really want to do that to myself? And that's how I kind of feel about this, where I'm just like, yes, it's good, it's well acted, but it's also just such a downer. I'm on my day off, and I feel like just bummed the hell out now. So I'm going to go see Infinity War again a little bit later. Maybe that'll make me feel a little bit better. No offense to this show, because like I said, But I don't know what else to say about this, because, again, I don't know how you review it. I could say it's good, but it was, like, to see her captured again is just disappointing as all hell. And just have that hope taken away from her. And I know it's like, oh, so that just make the moment of, victory that much sweeter. Sure. Whenever that will be, how many more seasons of this will I have to go through before there's any kind of real hope? The good news is I still think of her as Posey from Orange is the New Black, but at least she's out, and she's, looking like she's doing kind of okay. Maybe a little bit of kind of survivor's guilt in a way. I got away knowing all these other people are stuck there. The little notes about, like, the Britain and Canada, like, getting ready for an invasion, which would be great. Maybe this is the way that they'll get out, but who knows? Like, in this kind of show, I would totally expect them to go, well, they went and they fought, and these crazy religious nut jobs, just bomb the hell out of them or something. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I can recover from this week's episode when and watch next week's and decide to do another video. I really want to have more to say about this, and I'd like to be more articulate and be able to talk about all the intricate, things that they're trying to say, about women and men and society and all this other stuff. But I will leave that to people who really like to analyze this, because I just don't have it in me. I can give you the basics and try to sound mildly intelligent while I do it. Anyway, if you like this video, maybe this is a little more entertaining than that. I don't know. Hit the like button. I would love to get some more subscribers. 32 is not very good, but whatever. Hey, you like what you like. Hopefully, like I said, I got a new mic, so maybe you can hear me better. We do have Legion The newest episode of that review just went up last night. We've got Infinity War review that went up a couple days ago. Westworld Season 2 also is up there. I've got all the episodes so far of that. And I can't think of anything else right now. But, yeah, Westworld, Legion, Handmaid's Tale. I'm thinking of trying to find some other stuff to review pretty soon. And otherwise, we will see you on the next video. This is Rob saying, have a good day. Bye.